Hi everyone, this is Thalia and Miana from Double Team, and we're gonna discuss the spring anime. So we're gonna discuss 5 each episode, so there's gonna be more episodes of this because otherwise it's gonna take too long again and we'll have to do 2 parts or 3 parts or whatever. So yeah, we decided to do 5, and we're gonna start with Selector Infected WIXOSS.
That's
So,
actually said WIXOSS, which I
is
had
it?
no idea. Yeah, that's how they said it in the episode, but I went like, how? In which world is that pronounced WIXOSS?
Japan.
Japan.
What did you
So,
think?
yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. um, it has potential. I'm not sure yet. There are things that I liked and things that I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But like overall, it caused it was amusing. Let's say like it interested me to keep watching.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it was like perfect or the best episode, but that's how I feel about it. I'm interested to see more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same for me. I mean, like, for what I've seen now for the rest, it kind of went down for me in the list because there's so much more better things now that I saw, and it is enjoyable, and it has cards in it and all that stuff, and it is interesting, but that's it so far. So I guess we'll see. I hope it gets a lot darker.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
We're in sync. Because you get those little aspects that show you that there might be a little more intense things coming up, and I really want that.
Yeah, me too.
But I think I will be sad if it doesn't get darker.
Yeah, me too. If it stays like this, it's gonna be kind of meh. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's going to be average.
yeah,
Hopefully not, but
guess we'll see.
yeah, I can't really say at this point.
Yeah. Um. Next one is Bokura wa minna kawaisou. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite first episodes so far.
Yeah, for me
Definitely.
too.
It was so good.
It's just so, I don't know. It's just a feel good anime. So you watch it and you're like happy, and I don't know. I just really liked it. And I don't know, the environment around the whole anime, and his crazy roommate. I like him.
Yes. Like, it's exactly what you said. It's a feel-good anime, but at the same time, it's not like a completely silly feel-good anime. You can see there's plot going on in the background,
Yeah.
at least from the first episode, and hopefully it will stay that way. But it has really solid comedy and like really solid cast of characters to go to a good place.
Yeah.
So I got really excited
Me
about
too,
that
yeah.
episode. I wasn't even planning to watch it. I just did by chance, and then I was like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yeah, I like it a lot since it's kind of the same like Pet Girl of Sakura. So it's almost the same so far now. So
I've heard the same actually from different people, but since I haven't watched the other one yet.
well, you might like that one too then. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, like you said, I like all the characters have different characters, like, and you have different comedy. The other one is sarcastic, the other one is just drunk, the other one is just, it's, I like that about it.
Yeah, but
Especially.
like the writing for the interactions is really good. Like it's really fun, and it reminded me somehow of some bits of comedy in Oran High School Host Club. It has that same feel.
Yeah.
It's not like exactly the same by far, but some bits of comedy just feel like that way.
Yeah.
It's really detailed in comedy, like it doesn't just throw jokes at your face. So
Yeah.
I really like that one. It's going to be it's the first impression that I have in the works right now is that one, because I just had to write about it right away.
Yeah, I was happy to talk about it too. So yeah, I'm looking forward as well for the next episode.
I was watching it like late at night, and I just kept giggling.
Oh.
It was so fun. Next one, Akuma no Riddle.
Yes.
What did you think?
I liked this one a lot. And like other people, like some people don't like it that much, but I do like it. I like how dark it is and how mysterious it is, although you already kind of know what's gonna happen, but it's still, I like how crazy the characters are, and they're really psychopaths, and I don't know, like the girl with the white hair,
Yeah.
who just goes different at night, is she's so weird, but I don't know. I think it's interesting when characters are like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. Everybody knows by now that psychopaths are just right down my alley. So,
Yeah.
I really like the first episode. I'm like I really like the dark aspects of it. There are a couple of things that I'm not sure because there are some things that feel a bit like Danganronpa.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of characters, I really like them. That's like the highlight of the episode for me was the
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, for me too. But then again, I don't know about the two main characters because it's already obvious that they're gonna like each other. But I don't, because it says Yuri. I don't want it to be too much Yuri. I'm just hoping that that is not gonna be too much later on in the series.
That's actually a good point for us to touch right now because there's a lot of people that might not try this series out because of the Yuri tag.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just like to say that based on the first episode, it's not going to be like that explicit or that intense. They may change that a little bit as they develop, but from what I saw, there's nothing like there's no real interaction that you would have to hide or anything like that. It's just really like it feels very natural so far, and I quite like that because I was also a bit afraid that I mean, from the point that I read the synopsis and saw the text, I was like, oh, this is going to be like very directed at that kind of watcher. But at least the first episode was not.
Yeah.
So.
I agree with you. They didn't exaggerate with that at all. It was almost nothing in the first episode.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
there was literally nothing worth censoring or anything.
Yeah,
There was just
no.
nothing.
Yeah.
I will say though that if that becomes kind of not just the two main characters, but like every girl in the school becomes part of that like romance aspect, that would be kind of like not just unrealistic, but kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
that.
want a Yuri harem
Mm-mm.
right now.
No.
I just want them to like try to kill her.
Yeah, I'm mostly interested in that part as well. Like, how are they gonna do it, and what are they planning, and how is she gonna hide her feelings for her, and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
Guess we'll see.
But it was a good first episode. It had the right feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. And also the guy, her boss or something, he's so weird with the text messages and the phone calls and the riddles or something. That's another thing I kind of excited about, how he is going to develop more with her.
Oh yeah, of course. Like from the point that we saw him in the preview, I was like, I'm going to like this guy.
It's like you kind of like him, but then you kind of hate him as well. It's like, well,
I
for
think
me,
we'll likely hate him more and more as the series develop. But it can go both ways. It depends on how evil he is, I guess.
Yeah. Next one is Captain Earth. What did you think?
This is a mecha, Thalia. I want to ask you, what did you think? Everybody knows you don't like mecha.
Yeah. Okay, so there has been a few mecha now in the new season, and this is the only one I like. So, especially because, well, the first episode was mainly about his backstory as well and all that kind of stuff, and about his dad and so, and about the other two characters, how they met each other when they were younger. So I was really interested in that, but then again, when I saw him that he wanted to go fight, and he got into the mecha, I wasn't bored about that. So I was still interested, even though it's robots and I don't really care. But I have the same thing with Neon Genesis Evangelion. I like that anime so much, but then again, it's mecha, so I think I'm gonna have kind of the same thing with Captain Earth. Same kind of feeling, probably. Well,
yeah, like I really like Evangelion as well. And about Captain Earth, I'm not sure yet. Like I didn't dislike it. I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now. I felt like the first episode was kind of heavy in terms of backstory and flashbacks. A little bit too much for a first episode. They could have kept some of those backstory aspects for later on, instead of just going like, this is his father and this is that.
Yeah, everything at once. That's
like,
true.
yeah.
That's what I'm afraid about as well, because I like that first episode so much. I'm afraid they're not gonna show you more about his backstory because everything's out already, except for like everything about his father. But then again, I'm more interested in him than what his father did. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more interested in him as well. I just like I would have expected that the relationship between him and like the other characters, like the other guy and etc., would be like saved up for a bit later on,
Yeah.
and it would be foreshadowed. But no, you just get like the other kid disappears and then he's fighting in space and then he just shows up and goes like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But the mecha sequence was actually really, really cool in terms of animation, like the mecha going inside the other,
Yeah, I like
the other
that
parts.
too. Yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
The last one is Gokukoku no. Do you say Brynhildr or Brynhildr?
I say Brynhildr, but
Yeah.
I have no idea which way is right.
Either
So
way.
that's fine.
So yeah,
I
now
doubt
you.
the Japanese know as well.
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, so here's the deal. When I watched the preview, I didn't get as hyped for this show as many people did, because I felt like a lot of it could go well and a lot of it could go wrong.
Yeah.
It could become like really typical and like really average if not done completely right. And the first episode did not like prove me right or prove me wrong, so I'm still like waiting to see which way it is.
Yeah.
Because I like bits of it, but at the same time, it also had a bit of the problem that I spoke about in Captain Earth, of trying to like stuff too much backstory and information to the first episode. And at the same time, like what will keep me watching is like the main mystery about the girl. But apart from that, right now there's not a lot more captivating me towards the series. It's basically that and the power of knowing that people are going to die.
Mm-hmm.
The rest was really like not worth mentioning. It's just there.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But I don't think like it was a complete waste of my time. It's just really in the middle right now for me. What did you think?
I actually really like this one. I don't know, I like the mystery aspect of it, but then again, when they show you the intro song, you kind of see all the girls going from blood to normal people. So I think it is her, because it's probably dead people who or came back to life or were researched or whatever, and they got that and they got that thing in their neck and they're alive again. So I think it goes like that, and they kind of spoiled it in the opening song. But then again,
at the same time, like for people like me that didn't love the first episode, the opening is actually a pretty good opening, because I just look at the opening and go like, there's so much possibility of good gore and good stuff. Like
that's I was thinking that as well. I was immediately thinking like, oh wait, but okay, like figuring things out. So.
And like you can see that they might do that. I'm not sure how they will do it, but like the pool scene with the girl, the way that they animated that was far creepier than the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
So I know that they have the potential to do it.
I guess, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to see more for this one. But I'm kind of afraid that if there's gonna be more girls, I'm not sure how many I saw in the opening song, but there's definitely more than three. So, or just three, I don't know. But I'm kind of afraid that it's kind of gonna go down because, just like you, I only want to know about that girl and him and her in the past, and um, like if it's her or not, and what's gonna happen, and all that kind of stuff. So.
That makes me think about people talking about Nisekoi.
Oh.
But yeah, like I can see what you mean by that. Another thing is that I heard that people who have read the manga say that it gets really good like halfway. So I have some expectation that it will go up instead of going down. But at the same time, they jumped like a very specific and important first scene. So, which like I'm not going to spoil, and it's right at the beginning, like the first panel of the manga. So if you're curious, you can go and check that. But they didn't do that in the anime, and it's like, why? That's a major cliffhanger and point of interest. But I was like, why didn't they do that in the anime? And I've been trying to figure that out, but I still haven't reached a conclusion.
Interesting. Now I want to know. Probably gonna read the manga afterwards.
Go and read the manga.
Yeah.
But if it is as people say and it will get better like the manga does, I will be really excited about that.
Okay. Well, for this one, I was only thinking that it could go up and not down because I don't know why. I just had a feeling like it's not gonna disappoint me, but then again, we had that with the Pilot's Love Song and all that. So, yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll see what this anime is gonna bring. So, yeah, what is your favorite one from those 5?
From these 5?
Yeah.
Definitely Bokura wa minna kawaisou.
Same here.
By far. But like you were saying before that it would be a really tough decision.
I know.
But after I looked at them, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It just went like, this is the first episode that I enjoyed completely from beginning to end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same here. Well, that one and actually Akuma no Riddle. I actually watched that twice for some reason.
That would be my second one in terms of like first episode enjoyment.
For me too. And then, I don't know, we can just make a top 3. So, number 3...
Yeah, while we're at it.
Number 3 would probably... Oh, God.
Captain Earth for me, I think.
I think for me, Gokukoku. Actually. So...
I think out of this, that would be my last one. But I'm not sure.
Which one?
Gokukoku.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think...
But it's pretty close between that and Selector for me.
For me, it's with Captain Earth, but then again, they're all good so far. I don't really have too much complaints. So
I do think that Captain Earth is one of the series that has more potential to get better and better.
Yeah.
Now that they laid down all the cards that they wanted to.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But we'll see. It depends. It can go anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, for next week, we're gonna talk about Blade and Soul, Baby Steps, Haikyuu. So that's already 2 sports anime. Isshuukan Friends.
Sports anime week.
And Mangaka-san to assistant song. That was difficult for me. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about those.
Yeah, which I have to watch some of them yet, but yeah. And we'll be doing this sort of like choose your favorite from those at the end of the episode. So that you guys can also like tell us which one was your favorite from this episode.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So that people join in.
Yeah, you can all leave your top 5s then in the comments.
Yeah.
That would be fun for us to read, and it will be easier for us when the spring anime is over to make our top in our talk about the anime, so it doesn't take an hour for us to discuss.
Oh yeah. It was a lot of fun, but it was a headache for Thalia to edit.
For my computer, it couldn't handle it, so I had to stop.
It couldn't handle too much awesomeness. That's your problem. The problem of your computer.
I was just going to say that.
Yes. High five, Thalia.
Yay. Alright, anyways, we'll be back next Friday with more spring animes. So we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.